Sleepy boys united indeed, but you know what? We've got Coffee Poro and everything will be fine. Caffeine fixes everything. But the question is, can caffeine fix T1? Because as it was discussed, and I want to kind of expand on that a little bit more on the desk, T1, I totally agree, Martin. When you look at this on paper, when you look at the amount of skill, the amount of talent that's on that roster, and also T1 as an organization being such a big brand, such been a household name within many other games, it's just, it kind of goes hand in hand with Down One Gear, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie, it just doesn't seem to be delivering.
No. I mean, they need to finish up higher. I think on paper, if they get, 10, 12 matches to play in the Weekly Survival, they'll be doing well. They did get a third and a second place with 7 and 8 kills in their 3 games that they played. The last one was the 16th. Let's not talk about that one. But the 2 other ones were super respectable. So I feel like they're hungry enough, but they just need to get a better placement in the bottom 60 matches to have, 10, 12 games. I feel like is the kind of a good amount for them to be able to guarantee themselves a spot, because they're definitely going to be doing well here. I don't want to judge them by especially playing out of that compound. We just saw them here, and that misplay, they should have done something earlier, to be honest. I think the kind of Hail Mary play where it's... so let's get into this one here. TSM and Destination Gaming White might actually be running into each other. Malofo might be taking some shots at this one. Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, the drive-by didn't work. Oh, actually worked. Then Iroh is going to be traded with C's. Shots are coming out as well. Macau is going to finish off Iroh a little quick here. And Under is going to third-party this one to TSM. This is a really rough spot to be in for TSM. Miracle is going to be taken down. The shotgun master from last game. More shots connecting onto Vard as well. Ooh, no. Under's going to take him down as well. And now it's just Woogie Boogie left.
Yeah, this has gone all kinds of bad for TSM with the last man on the smokes in the middle of this complete death valley. 2 teams lurking either side to try and claim these final points, and with the nades going up and over, it only takes 1 to find its target. That'll be a 2 for 1. It gets Miraku. He's back down. Wookie Bookie's damaged as well. This is absolutely devastating for TSM. It's a 16th place. That's not good. No shotgun will save them this time round. We will continue the fight. M16, a little bit unorthodox. We've got to work with whatever we find, right? It's one of those things. Under goes down, and now they are in the... See the third party at the distance as well. Second player will fall on the side of DA. This time it will be Mert. Rather unfortunate. They have to fight tooth and nail for this one, given that it is a pretty prime bit of meat when it comes to the map side of it. Flashbang down, catches him on the res. 1-2, thank you. Mert down as well. Comes down to Marco. But an absolute blinding shot from Sylphie with a Kar98. The back of the head onto JN does knock him down for now. So there is a tiny bit of breathing room when it comes to Code Marco. There are players down. He can try and capitalize on this one. Really, there's nothing else for him to do but to try and 1v3 this. If he gets that nade, this would be just astronomical. He's somehow picking points up for DA. This is fantastic work. But the damage, Martin, while you can pick up these frags, while you can pick up these scrappy points, the damage has most certainly been done to both of these rosters.
Yeah, this is the point where you just want to try to get as many points out of this game as possible. They're in the southeastern side of the circle, in Circle 2. He's not going to get too much out of it. Trading, 23 and 6 HP for both of them. They're going to retreat and heal a little bit. 3 nades on a molly for Turtley. I wonder why he hasn't committed, a molly or something at this point. Kumago has really been able to turn this one around here. Let's see if he's going to be able to flash out and maybe get another kill. Ooh, that's a good one. Code Marco is going to try to capitalize on that too. And he's advancing, taking more shots, connecting a few, taking Turtle down as well. 3 points for Code Marco and 3 points for DA.
Gokuri just wants to try and run his friend off the road. Or maybe it's just an IQ 9000 play to give him some level of defense. Doesn't happen, though. DA also will fall in 14th. Long finds him from Petrichor Road. Detonation Gaming White being seen from multiple angles now from FaZe Clan. Let's not forget that FaZe basically dropped here at the start and have just gone... They had a full 4-1-man split at the initial beginning process of this game for the first 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, and they actually just strolled into that compound. It wasn't free for them. They had to do nothing than just run into it. So super good reconnaissance work for them. And this circle ending here is perfect. Like, there's no road. It's just all terrain that you have to work, and it's going to be such a utility-heavy fight going into this one here to try to take over. Petrica Road actually managed to take over a really good spot where they have a lot of cover to play with and a lot of line of sights onto everyone else. Wicked, nice shots coming in from him, taking down Destination Gaming wide. Super nice transfer for him, taking down those 2 points. And they're on the northern side, and they can actually kind of nicely push up this hill once the fight with K7 is kind of finished. Mamu is going to take down Lorena. And now T1 is going to try to run into this one here. It's a rough spot for them. They have to play the northwestern side, and they're going to have to push, you know, Navi and Soniqs later.
The thing is with Navi, it's like they're moving in this way that whether it's front and center or back of them, T1's going to have to take 2 different fights. Navi's split in between them. Star-Lord's made it to the circle and is further afield, but the rest of Navi's basically pulling up on his position, so I'm assuming we might see that unfold in the kill feed ever so slowly. There we go, Kemba, first victim to fall, but the instant answer back is there. The tab does see it through, but we spoke about T1, this fight continuing. They are on the hillside. They do have to move, but unfortunately they have to move into Na'Vi. Raspu's on the left-hand side of this. Be prepared for him to make some kind of entry point onto Na'Vi ever so slowly as he is creeping and lurking, Tiggleton. You can just kind of see from the distance of how much vision Soniqs will have onto this one. Aqua 5 has took a bullet to the brain, and ultimately that's going to be the nail in the coffin. Raspu, GG, thank you very much. T1's in 12th. Now position has been noted for Raspu's. We will anticipate that Na'Vi know the location of this final player. They should be able to wipe him out. Although they do have one down, so it is, to be fair, it's panic stations for Na'Vi as well. Quinn does have an eye on that small angle, so we'll see if he does at least catch him. I'll keep an eye out for the tracer fight, see if anything does unfold for him. Everyone else generally is inside the circle. E36 are just edging themselves forward a little bit more. Quite a bit of safety in the cover of the hillside, but given that it's so close to the circle, we'd anticipate it doesn't go much further. Raspu tries to do whatever he can. How many players from Na'Vi overwhelm him? It's a GG. See you later. Down in 11 position now for Furia. Down 1 gear, actually. I'm seeing on the map, Martin. They're wrapping into Na'Vi. They fancy this one.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of a rough push for them. Surprised they didn't go for the south push, not onto Soniqs, but just on the south side where they can push uphill. And the shots are going to be traded. Under's going to take down Kemba. Senya's going to find Under. Shrimps is going to find Besto. And this is a really, really rough area for this one to be played out. Circle is pushing them. They're probably going to lose a few players from this one. Oh, that's a good... Oh, if that was cooked a little bit more, that was insane. Flash is coming out. Under is going to be lost for this one. Kale trying to survive, try to get as much out of this one as he possibly can, but this has hurt Na'Vi more than it's hurt Damonkia. They were already down to 2. And he's going to be going down. Damonkia out in 10th.
Senya down. Tab, last man standing for Na'Vi. Has to go up a full 4-stack Sonic squad inside the building. Probably won't fare too well for him, although I do more than welcome to 4v1s. Feel free to crack on, give us a bit of a show. DXG, what's the play here? Because E36 just got ahead of you, but in fact, all 3 players in front of him are all, what, 20% HP, Martin? This could be dicey.
Yeah, they could be opening up this one. Oh, nice shots from Long K. Headshot with the bolt. Long K trying to trade for this one here, and it's really culminating in a good fight. Faceland has a bit of uphill battles, multiple uphill battles that they have to get ahead of. E36 lost another one. It's not good for them considering that they had that compound. They had to fight a bit earlier for this one if they wanted to take advantage of the area that they had. IQ 500 is going to take down Satu. Mamu is going to find Sylvia. And now Petrica Road is looking really good for this one. Faceland is just across though. IQ 500 finds Mamu and Amanat finds IQ 500.
Underneath the vehicle as well, so he's got a little bit of hard cover. Arms in the air like you just don't care. Wicked's like, I am completely blind here. Please help me out. I need support. Long K with another Car 98. Once he took down the bolt action player on the opposing side. Wicked. One around the corner, one down below. Nade is ticked. Pin is pulled. Does it find the target? It absolutely does. Finds one on the floor. He realized that there is a second there. If he banks it off the back, it could do some damage. It is a molly, hits the building. The fire will spread, so he knows now they are not taking cover and residency within the shack. So he can look further afield for Lin. See if somehow he can flush him out on this one. For Meta, it would be a way to get above their previous score is to take the top. Fuzzface finally comes in onto IQ 500. He's instantly responded on, though, by MBK. Now things are starting to get messy, Martin. Now things are starting to get a little bit tight when we look towards this eastern embankment from the north all the way down to the south. What? We've got 6 teams all fighting it out, trying to take prime position. And then all of a sudden, you've got Soniqs still at distance, just bodying people from outside the circle.
Oh, Linshun, is he going to get anything out of this one? Trading one, actually gets one down. Linshun still 30. Nope. Ragnaldino's going to finish it off. And Division X Gaming actually finishes off FaZe. And meanwhile, we're down to 5 teams. Petrica Road is one of them. They still have a full 4-man standing. And they're putting pressure onto Division X Gaming right now. BK is going to find Ike's left and finish him off. And Soniqs and Meta Gaming is on the southwest and the northeast of this one. They could completely collapse on these teams here and just third-party them whenever. Gray hurts, and then BK, nice shots coming out with M4. Long K is going to hear that one. He's going to push onto it with the AK, 20 bullets. Is that enough? Yeah, it's going to be enough, connecting a fuse. Down to 16 HP himself, though. 8 kills for Long K, though.
Oh, Mamu with the deny. Long K done a hell of a lot of the work for DXG. Division X will not be complaining at that. While getting the first spot's always important, given the 10-point value when we do play on the esports rules. Certainly, almost doing that on yourself with 8 frags. It's not a bad going whatsoever. Still all 4 to go tomorrow. Another 2 today. Oyohu. Nice shot straight onto Ragnar. Pings him in the head, and it's job done. Do you push on that, though? I think you absolutely should, because you're going to be up against the blue, my dude, and everyone else is going to be looking your way. Out in the open. No chance. Shut down. Sonic seal the deal and move into the top 3. Certainly Meta been in the top 3, even if they went out now and bowed out. It was it's going to be good for the confidence. I think for teams with younger players and certainly up at global environments, confidence is key. It's when you go to these LAN environments, it's a totally different ball game whatsoever. Been sat at home in your bedroom in your comfort zone. You're completely out of that comfort zone, and I think for some of these teams, yes, the adaptation of survival versus frag points and so on and so forth, and everything else we can go through these metas. It's just generally the environment altogether. It's a totally different ball game, totally different environment, and you've got to play up to that. So confidence is key. It's where your IGLs you need to be leaning on for quite a lot of points. It's time for metagaming to go. They know the time is hot, even if it's a 4 versus 2. This is their only time to strike. A second place is still pretty damn good, no matter which way you cut it. The trade-off is there. It comes into a 1 versus 3. Ragnaldino just trying to find anything. Even if we get one more point from the side of Soniqs, it will be a valiant attempt. There's the knock. There's the flush. Does he get it? Didn't quite catch it. Okay, he got it. Nevertheless, it's Soniqs with the win. So a GG at the top. The North American boys do pick up their first win of the bottom 16. Not necessarily a team that we anticipated.
All my life I want money and power, respect my mind, no die from last y'all. I pray my dick get big as the Apple Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud 9, and this 9 is never on vacation. Start up that mind.